Fantastic. Back for another week of D&D. I'm your host, Nate. We've got today Mr. Zabijak.
Hey, everybody.
We have Mr. Veebs.
Howdy.
We have SpacePants Jenny.
Hi.
And last but not least, our ever fearless leader, the DM himself, Mr. Josh. Take us away, sir.
Hello, and it just went live on my computer over here, so I'm muting it. There we go. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Oh, good God, what the hell?
Good start, Josh.
Difficulties.
Oh my gosh.
These things happen. Don't worry, these things happen.
Yeah, all right. Take 3. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is our continuing campaign. We're in the Eberron setting where we are exploring the continent of Xen'drik. To review, we are using the Shadowdark game system, old school gaming, new school mechanics. I liked it because it keeps the gameplay simple and the action going. To review, we last time you were here, you went on a jungle trek to find the lost city of to find an ancient giant lost city. However, something strange is happening today. You all remember preparing to enter the city. However, memories of when you were looking at the quest board come back to you. And almost as though you are in a living dream, you find yourselves seamlessly back at the Black Rack Tavern. And you find yourselves examining the quest board once again and zoning in on the quest board request, inquiring about one rainbow tree. Can someone pull up the quest and rumor board and read the rainbow tree flyer?
Ooh, I want to do it.
All right.
Hold on. Let's see. Well, actually, I say that I want to do it, and then I forgot where it was, so somebody else volunteer.
May I?
Go for it.
Okay, so there is a wanted poster on the rumor board, and it reads, "Over the last month, 8 beloved lumberjacks have been brutally murdered while seeking a mythical rainbow tree. We believe the tree is responsible for their deaths and offer a hefty reward of 250 gold for finding this wretched tree and cutting it down. The tree seems to be changing locations frequently. The only evidence of its existence are multicolored splinters of wood found near the lumberjack's dead bodies. Ask Paulette for more information." I guess we gotta find Paulette.
Good. Now, fortunately, from what your friend Dagna of the Death's Gate Guild has been able to tell you, Paulette is the boss of the Southern Logging Company. It's just outside of town. Should you be interested, you can gather your party of 1 character each and go and find her and inquire about this mission.
Yes.
So let me ask, are there any preparations before y'all head out? I will point out that y'all have previously prepared quite generously for yourselves in preparation for the previous expedition, so I think you're quite provisioned. I only ask out of procedure.
Yeah, I'm definitely good.
Right.
Yep.
I think we're all ready.
Yep.
Good. So you can each choose 1 character each to proceed with. Who will it be?
I'll do Schnurf.
All right, you choose Sir Schnurf.
I'll bring Maeve.
All right, Maeve.
I'll bring the
Major.
priest Borwas, so we have the level
Bor-
heals.
Good. And
Okay.
Vibu, I guess it's a pretty obvious, but let me hear your character's name.
I will be going with Ellis Miriam.
Fabulous. All right. Now give me just half a second here to move some tokens over. While I'm doing that, would y'all introduce the characters you'll be playing today?
Yeah, I'll go first. I am playing a human named Sir Schnurf, a Wergnurf of Shern, and he's a fighter. He has quite the ego, and he is silly and goofy and very fun to be around, I swear. And he's pretty good with a great sword. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really. You'll see. If you don't know much about him, you will soon. Oh, right, war hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's a war hero. Totally.
Warrior.
War hero. Next.
All right. I will introduce Maeve. I'm sorry. Yes, Maeve. So she is an elf mercenary. She is a fighter. In fact, she only ran into this group because she was on a job for a pretty sketchy individual back in town, and ended up. She's very impulsive. Usually she has Gwen around to keep her in check recently, but it looks like that's about to maybe not be the case, so we'll see what happens. Maeve is very good at fighting and very bad at talking to people. She has a very gruff personality and is just rather direct and one note, but she does her job well and takes pride in it.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am playing Ellis Miriam. She is an elf warlock and a traveling archaeologist. And she's just sort of here in town to examine and investigate all of these sort of ruins and archaeological things in Xen'drik. And yeah, she happened upon this group.
Fabulous. Next.
Last but not least is our ever-loving gnome, who is far too obsessed with blood, but don't ask him about it. He's not a people person. Borwas. He's a he's certainly a seeker, all right, but he's also our priest, and which is quite funny because he's not a very people person, but he has to do a lot of supporting of people. That's his role. He loves blood, though. Don't ask him about it.
All right. Great. Thank you guys. So without further ado, let's go to the next place. All right. Let's see. Is this a good one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very foresty.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. All right. So.
House.
Yep.
House.
You
Scroll down.
you guys go
Meals.
This isn't quite it. So we're just gonna have to go. We're just gonna have to go no music for right now.
Okay.
So this you find yourselves going a couple miles south of town until finally you reach the headquarters of the Southern Logging Company. You find alongside a hill. Covered in dense forest trees, several of which have been felled to make way for a traditional style cabin. This cabin looks a bit out of place. It looks like something you would find in the far north, really. It looks a bit heavy and overconstructed. It looks like it would be hot to live in, to be honest. Something, again, more suited for the far northern reaches of the militaristic country of Karnak, but not something for the tropical jungle of Xen'drik. Nonetheless, you see a dwarf woman attending her business out in the out to the workshop beside the cabin as you arrive. This doubtlessly must be Paulette. She has a sort of aura and gravitas about her, and in fact, while she's working, you see a courier scurrying away from her, having surely just signed some important paperwork and carrying it back to the city. And here you are. I'll let y'all take it from here. Who wants to, take it away, y'all.
Well, this is an interesting place.
How do we know who Paulette is or where she is? Maybe we should just ask around. Are you Paulette?
So Maeve calls out, "Are you Paulette?" Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Like I said, she's very direct, and so she's just asking people if they're Paulette.
Sir Snurf is rudely just exploring the porch, not even caring.
She says, "Oh yeah, that's me." And then she looks up and she sees Sir Schnurf going up, and she says, "Hey, who invited you onto the porch? All right, Mister.
Dear, I'm sorry. And he does a bow. He goes, "I am Sir Snurf of Shern."
She stands imposingly at the top of her stairs, and she says, "Yes, I'm Paulette."
Oh, well, we're here to help you. We heard about a rainbow tree.
Oh, I knew someone would be coming for that eventually. All right, come on up. Have a seat on the porch. Sorry for getting fussy.
And Sir Snurf turns to the rest of the group and is just like, keeps walking. Gives a thumbs up.
All right. I'll head up to the porch, everybody.
Alright. Yeah, move your tokens where you would like to be on the porch, just so that we can sort of set a scene. Is Borwas standing menacingly on the stairs?
Borwas does not require a chair, for that is too close to people. So he's just going to, keep himself comfortable.
Alright. And it looks like Ellis Miriam has a similar idea.
Yeah, I like to keep my distance in these sorts of situations.
Yeah,
I'm also interested in looking towards the work area, maybe, just to see what Paulette is. She seems a little on edge. A little weird about her stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Maeve is just. Sorry, go ahead.
Please, Maeve is what?
No, I was just saying she's walks up the stairs and just sort of awkwardly gets uncomfortably close to Paulette and just kind of looks at her like waiting for her to, tell us about the job.
Sure.
What does Paulette look like? Race, age?
Yeah,
height?
she is a somewhat older than middle-aged dwarf. She is a stocky woman, even by dwarf standards. That said, she is pretty cute. She's got strong shoulders and biceps clearly from having swung an axe several days in her life. She has a cute little hat, a brimmed hat that's very modern, very industrial, really, and something suitable for keeping wood chips out of the eyes. In fact, Ellis Miriam, you can see it from the courtyard over here. Workyard over here. That the machines and tools are all designed to build and maintain logging equipment. And she's got so many axes piled up that it can't be that she's the one doing all the work. You get the sense, perhaps it's from her fine leather pants and suspenders, but you get the sense that she's the boss of this company. And, or if not the boss, then at least someone very high up. Paulette says, "I'm so glad you finally came. I was... logging's just not what it used to be, you know?"
Lady, I don't really care about logging. I just want you to tell us the job.
Sir Snurf gets down on one knee, takes Paulette's hands, and goes, "I am so sorry for what you must be going through right now. Please tell us what happened." No, he's just being stupid.
Make a charisma check, please.
Okay. Charisma.
She
-4. Holy crap. I thought mine was bad.
She pulls your hand.
I told you his charisma's terrible.
She pulls her hand away as though she had just accidentally put her hand in some sticky sap, and she rubs it on her pants leg. She says, "Right." She faces Maeve squarely.
Wow, I was the better of the two somehow.
She says,
He still thinks he's got this. He's not shocked at all. He's not phased.
She says, "Well, listen. You can't find good work anymore. If you guys are good workers, if you can solve this problem for me, there's going to be a lot of money in it for you. We got this tree. Pretty bad one. It's not like your everyday tree, not even like your normal plain infused tree. This
we sort of gathered that from the fact it was a rainbow.
Yeah.
And the murders. Those were...
Right. Murders...
Most trees I know don't murder.
So, first of all, it's not a murder, because if it was a murder, I wouldn't be having to pay out life insurance premiums. So, let's get that straight. This is a work
accident.
Sorry to say. So I need you to... I'll be frank. I need you to find this rainbow tree and kill it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Alright, so she pulls out a...
You're saying it's alive?
All trees are alive.
Does it bleed?
Well, it has some chips, and that's one...
Answer my question. Does it bleed?
No, you freaky little gnome. It does not have blood.
Why are we whispering?
I will find that out.
We will find that out. Yes.
She reaches into her pocket and she pulls out some wood chips and she puts it onto the table in front of you. These wood chips, well, are rainbow colored. Hard to describe them any other way. There is, instead of sap, there is some iridescent essence to them. Besides this, the wood itself almost appears dyed. Various bright hues of cyan, magenta, lemon, and emerald. It's quite distinct.
Yeah.
She says, and this isn't like a normal animated tree either. Don't know what to tell you. Most animated trees stay close to whatever creature animated them. even treants sort of have a style that they go about life. They're more like people, you know. Definitely not a dryad. We know what dryads look like. They look like girls. This
Could
thing,
there be a? Could there be like a? I don't know, a curse or some sort of possession at work?
well, you know, it could be, but that's sort of like.
Can you possess
No.
a tree? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the druids can.
It might
Could
be
I
a druid.
maybe? Yeah,
Maybe it's a druid that can turn into a druid.
murderous druid.
Maybe not. Can Sir Schnurf scoops up some of these little little tree bark pieces and looks very closely and goes, "How pretty." Then, does this remind him of anything he's seen before?
Make an intelligence
Ever.
check.
Okay. He licks it.
Oh, he licks it.
I don't know.
Gets us a-
He's just
I think
he's
that's
being
a
weird.
disadvantage roll, right? Get some splinters.
Make a Constitution check with disadvantage.
Oh, dear.
Oh no!
That's what you get.
Well,
for
can I first, before I say he licks it, can I see what you might have done with that 14?
You already licked it.
There's
Ah,
a
damn.
murder tree. You decided
Why
to
are you
lick
guys
it.
against me?
I gotta say, you did call it lemon, and that was an enticing.
That's
All right,
true.
contact with disadvantage. Come on, Schnurf. No, Schnurf.
All right.
I wanna reroll that.
Oh my god.
Give me so everyone should have one luck token. Give it to me.
I have 2 for some reason.
Give me one.
Okay. Come on, Schnurf. Schnurf.
Fabulous. All right, not a
It's not gonna
natural
happen,
failure.
Sheriff.
Not a critical failure, but a failure nonetheless. Looking at this piece of wood, you feel like something is at the tip of your tongue. You remember
It is.
you remember reading books about the plains, something how the creatures of the alien realm of Zoriat are said to have rainbow-colored bodies and look extremely magnificent to those people who are under their thrall. Something in this moment, perhaps it's the fact that the word is at the tip of your tongue, perhaps it's the enticing lemon color. It almost looks good enough to eat, and you lick it. You get a splinter on your tongue.
He starts to walk off down the stairs.
Good.
Like,
Sheriff can't talk anymore, thank God. This is what
He's
we
over by
needed
the
whole
well
time.
trying to get water on his tongue.
Could I maybe make an Arcana check?
Absolutely. In fact, do you have the spell Detect Magic?
I do have Detect Magic.
Yes. So that is also an option. In fact, that may be better for you than trying to make some sort of intelligence check.
Gotcha. I'm just thinking about being judicious with my spells.
Yes.
Um,
Well,
They only go away if you fail, though, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, it's
Okay.
not a matter of spell slots. It's a matter of succeeding on casting it.
okay, well, let's detect magic then.
All right, make a spell casting check for me.
The roll the plan.
Beautiful.
There is man.
Well, you rolled with advantage somehow, but I'll allow it.
Oh crap! Wait. I'll reroll.
Make sure to click the thingy at the top. Make sure to click the thingy at the top to make sure it's not advantage or disadvantage, but normal.
Yes,
And
normal.
give me a reroll.
Okay. Go to normal. Detect magic.
Nice.
Great. And because you were wanting to go by the rules instead of by my grace, I would like for you to have a luck token, Vibu.
What?
Nice.
No, stop.
Take it.
So, So Ellis Miriam, describe how she casts her detect magic spell. Would you, Veebs?
She sort of she grabs a handful of the wood chips
Mm-hmm.
and she sort of smells them. She takes a nice whiff, just
Does she lick it though? No.
Her eyes roll back, and the inner sort of demon,
Mm-hmm.
analyzes what magic is present.
Good. They certainly are irradiated with the power of magic somehow. Although there is also something magical and glowing other than this inside of Paulette's pocket. The magic radiating from these wood chips is more comparable to the magic object inside Paulette's pocket than the magical energy radiating from the trees around you. You'll have to focus a little bit longer on this spell in order to make it work. But since we're not in a I think that in order to focus on it for 2 rounds, you'll have to make spellcasting checks subsequently, but you won't lose the spell if you lose concentration on this. It'll be fine. But if you want to succeed on learning the properties, you'll have to focus.
Succeeding for focus for 2 rounds.
That's right, which is the same DC 11 spellcasting check.
Okay.
All right. We'll need some other actions between now and then. So who was next? So Sir Schnurf was getting water. I don't know if I've heard from Maeve or Borwas in a second.
Maeve is just sort of, like I said, just standing in an awkwardly close position to Paulette's, just tapping her foot as if she's getting very impatient with this whole process.
Sure. Does she have further questions?
No, she already asked the question. Where's the tree?
She says, right, where was I? And she gets out a map. And she draws on the map an X. And she says, this is where my boys were all killed. I sent a bunch of them to... I sent a bunch of my loggers to focus on felling it. This isn't the first incident we've had with this tree. And they followed the chips and the scrape marks in the ground in order to find it. That's another thing. Tree ants don't leave scrape marks. So, if you want to find the rainbow tree, I recommend you go to the site where my boys went down and investigate from there.
What do you want us to do? Find the bodies?
Oh, we've already recovered the bodies. No need to worry about them. Thank you for asking. Yeah. So that's part of it, is that also, you should be advised. And she takes out of her pocket a peculiar stone. It looks like a blood red crystal. And she says, this thing's really hard to take down, and I don't suppose y'all have fire magic in ample supply, do you?
I can definitely set that tree on fire.
the ballsiness out of Maeve. I'll burn it.
well, good. How about the folks you work with? Do you they got magic weapons?
I don't know.
Sir Schnurf is over there by the thing, like with a mirror, like I got a lesson.
Make a dexterity check.
See if you get a
for
splinter
your
out.
thorn. Yeah.
Can I please try to get it out? Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Dexterity check.
Ah!
You may need someone more skilled at this. With your
Dave!
with your well cleaned and groomed fingernails, it is although I wonder whether Sir Schnurf bites his fingernails. Anyway, with your short fingernails, it's really hard to get out the splinter, although perhaps someone else could.
He pleads to the rest of the group. Hey, help me, please. Please.
Maeve just kind of looks back to Sir Schnurf and is very happy about the situation because he can not talk as much. So she
wait,
just
he's gonna try.
turns back. She just turns back to Paulette, just staring at her, waiting.
Yep.
He goes, "Oh, fuck you too."
What was that? Borwas?
Borwas is happy for Sir Schnurf to be less talkative too. So
All
Borwas
right.
happily ignores Sir Schnurf. Even though there could be blood coming out of that tongue, he's like, I'm happy to ignore it because, he talked too much.
Great. Ellis Miriam, please make your spellcasting check.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. You try to focus on the shards, but the distraction of everything at hand seems to be too much. Unless you want to use your luck token, you lose focus on the spell.
No, it's all good. What I do, what I do is say she's hiding something.
Yes. So the magical object that she pulled out of her pocket is that crystal was the magic object she was hiding, and she says, "Oh, you like this stone? It's an Eberron dragon shard. It's very, very useful. If you attach it to even an ordinary weapon, it makes it magical."
Mind if we borrow that?
Please do.
I guess so. Maeve turns around and gives it to. Actually, nah. She's just gonna wait. I was gonna give it to Sir Schnurf, but I'm enjoying the fact that he is currently muted. So I'll just deal with him later.
All right. Great.
Question.
Yeah.
We know, maybe all of us know from experience, what a magical item when it has magic infused with it. Does it happen to look rainbowy?
Or you're talking about in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Generally, magic objects do have a bit of an aura to them. Generally, very, very typically, they have a faint blue aura to them. However, magic objects can glow whatever color. It can be altered by a artificer to glow most any color. If nothing else, a person holding onto a magic object can typically sense its power.
Okay. Cool. I'm just trying to go down a list of possibilities for how this tree is more pretty than the other trees. There's something odd with it. It might not be a druid. It might just be a weird fucking tree. I don't know. But we'll find out. I'm trying to like if everybody saw a weapon that was if everybody has seen before a weapon that has magic in it, if that's similar to what the tree would look like or what those shards look like, that would probably pop into our head. But it might not. That's why I'm not asking this in character, because that would be something everybody's seen before.
Sure.
I'm wondering if that's apparent to us.
For that reason, it can be inferred that this isn't some sort of +1 tree.
Right.
This is there is something strange even by these people's standards. Even within a world of magic, this is a fairly unusual manifestation.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. That definitely answers all the questions I said and didn't say.
Great. That said, it's entirely possible that Paulette, not a master of the arcane, may or may not be mistaken in some of her assertions.
Okay. Okay.
But it is her opinion that it is not a dryad, and that it is not a treant, and that it is not an animated tree. Per se.
Oh, another weird question. Is the splinter reacting at all to him actually any kind of contact with the human body, like blood or anything like that? Does it feel weird? Does it feel numb? What is he experiencing?
Yeah, good point.
If anything at all.
Oh dear. So in order to be able to sense this requires his self-awareness and his own kinesthetic bodily intelligence. So
fantastic.
let's have
okay.
Let's have him make a wisdom check.
Come on, do one good roll, one in your life.
Maybe.
All right. Sir Schnurf senses a kind. Sir Schnurf's tongue feels weird. It's not tingly. Well, it is tingly, but it's not just that. He gets this feeling like... Have you ever...
thunder in the distance.
It's starting... Sir Schnurf's tongue is tingling, and it's starting to feel like less that he has one tongue and more a collection of several millions of entities which he would collectively call a tongue.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
what?
You got parasites.
Yeah.
The ego death.
his tongue.
Hi.
His tongue.
Full on
Hi.
His
ego
tongue
death.
might be experiencing some kind of ego death, or perhaps, or maybe is it that his tongue is awakening to some side of reality that he hadn't seen before? Is it possible he gets this image in his mind that his tongue is on a mountainous precipice, and looking over the precipice, his tongue sees a vast maze of consciousness. And in that vast maze of consciousness, something horrible and evil lurks. And yet it is entirely beautiful. His tongue reaches out from the depths of its soul to grasp hands with this elder entity of knowledge.
Oh my god.
Your tongue is tripping balls, bro.
Yeah, he passed the
I'm
threshold.
imagining his tongue being like a sentient thing, right? But now all I'm imagining is that movie Kung Pao.
And is that in character, Jenny?
Oh dear. Okay, so Sir Schnurf is having a time.
Yeah, he's starting to have a time.
You know what? If he's experiencing all this, he is now trying to tell everyone about it, but they probably can't understand him because all he's going is and he won't stop talking. He's also saying, "Help me, please." He won't.
As your tongue holds hands with this elder entity from beyond this world, you get the feeling that its identity is changing. Yes, it was 1,000 million micro entities, something that you could probably see under a microscope. But yes, now, of course, its aesthetic is starting to change too.
Oh no.
Sir Schnurf can't see this, but if someone else looked into his mouth, they probably could. The site around where he has been stuck is starting to turn a rainbowish color. A rainbowish color, several bright colors, and his mucus is becoming slowly, or his
help him.
his saliva is becoming somewhat iridescent.
I think we should maybe remove this.
You're right. I think we got to cut out his tongue, guys. Man, what a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maeve just pulls out her longsword.
you wanted to lick a splinter like a fucking idiot. It's fine, you got to pay the price.
So
Could
now
we
Sir
maybe
Snurf is trying to back away. No, like, it's fine.
Can I take out my dagger and sort of do
Maeve
the
is just
pocket
like...
knife?
Yeah, you be gentle, because I'll just cut it straight off.
Alice Miriam wants to do this. So Alice Miriam, remind me. Your background is archaeologist.
Archaeology.
Out of all the things that could have happened today, I didn't think it would be this.
Let's
You
see.
think you'd lick a splinter and have a bad time?
Hey, I wanted to wreck on it.
As Elish Miriam approaches, Maeve is just trying to pry Sir Schnurf's mouth open. And she has her longsword in one hand and trying to like move the jaw in the other. One.
Just like standing there on the porch, like, what the fuck?
What are you waiting for?
While all of this is happening, Paulette goes inside her house, grabs something, and comes back out and saunters up to the group. And while Maeve is holding Schnurf's mouth open, and while Alice Miriam is holding up her dagger, she taps Alice Miriam on the shoulder and holds up a pair of steel tweezers.
Lovely. I mean, this Paulette deals with this kind of stuff on the daily.
And she goes, yes. She clearly is not unfamiliar with splinters or how to remove them. But she says, "Well, I'll let you deal with it."
I guess I take the thing.
Just looks over. He's like, "No, it's fine. We got this."
I still think we got to cut his whole tongue off. I mean, we don't know how effective.
Yeah,
it is.
Sir Schnurf is just like, I hate you so much right now.
got it.
Democratic decision, right? I mean, there's 4 of us.
I'm doing this for you, Schnurf.
Who
could have
has
infected
good
you further? We don't know. So it's
No, not my face, my beautiful face.
Your face will be fine.
Yeah,
just your tongue will be
fine.
missing.
Just you can't talk.
My tongue, my beautiful tongue.
Should be great.
My beautiful rainbow, amazing tongue.
So who was talking?
Everyone.
Everyone. Maeve was just trying to dismiss Paulette, like just go away. We're just gonna nip this thing off
How about
and get going our way.
How about Veebs? What did you say?
Raises her longsword.
Maeve has the longsword up, and I am just sort of like pulling out the tongue and trying to tweeze out the
Snurf's arms are like wailing.
Maeve, I'm sure, is ready to cut off the stuff.
So let's just take a little pause here. Jenny, how do you feel about the tip of Sir Schnurf's tongue getting cut off?
I don't want that to happen at all.
All right. So,
no.
So friendos, let's not do friendly fire, and let's figure out some way to.
It almost happened comically, but
yes,
please time it where it does not happen.
Yeah,
that could really hurt.
That's gonna be my ruling.
Especially if that tongue is sentient and all-knowing now.
So Maeve just goes around to Sir Schnurf's back and just tries to like hold his arms behind his back, like kind of reach around and pull him back so that he can't like flail around or push Alice Miriam away.
Good.
or anything
All right.
like that.
I'm tweezing. Yeah, I'm tweezing.
There,
But
yay!
is clearly upset that she couldn't cut off a tongue.
Something deep inside her prevents her, or perhaps from deep outside of her. Who knows? But yes. One way or another, she couldn't do it. Yes. I heard something about Ellis Miriam. Veebs?
I tweeze.
All right.
I'm tweezing.
All right. With Sir Schnurf held down, Ellis Miriam tweezes, and she doesn't even need to make a roll for this. She can see the splinter, and she can see that it is already having a negative impact on Sir Schnurf, and she plucks it right out.
Boop.
Nice.
Schnurf, make a Constitution check, not disadvantage or advantage, just neutral.
His rolls suck today.
Despite this, you're all
I'm
So-
not all there.
you're not necessarily feeling better yet. But Paulette smacks her forehead and she says, "Well, I guess I can make y'all coffee before you go, because it looks like he needs to sober up."
Sir Schnurf, how you feeling? You're good to go, right? Yeah, see? He's fine. Let's go.
Sir Schnurf, the memory, your tongue's memory of having seen the depths of the plane of Zoriat is not yet gone from you. You feel like you can practically see. Your tongue feels like it has tasted what it means to be in the presence of one of the Eldritch Delkir lords.
Wow.
Wow.
What an honor.
Right.
Wow.
Although the words for this seem to are still just unutterable still to you.
Gotcha.
Alright, if this remains to be disturbing or whatever, I think I actually am still open to having his tongue cut off, but maybe not yet.
Maybe not yet. Okay.
Maybe not yet. It would fundamentally change him, and that actually is kind of intriguing.
Well, we'll just
But later on, if it continues to be a
problem.
Yeah,
another splinter in
exactly.
your tongue? We're gonna
Stop licking things.
This shouldn't be a recurring issue.
Gotta stop
No,
licking
if it
wood.
happens twice, it's coming off. There's not even a question.
Basically, like when a small child tries to fit stuff up his nose.
Oh
You know?
dear.
At
You
some
cut off
point,
the
This is
tongue.
exactly what I'm
point, you
feeling
just-
like as the parent.
at some point, you just remove. You just don't give them any more Lego men. Like no more.
Oh yeah. Third time at the ER. Like, I'm not doing this again. That's what I feel like with Sir Schnurf right now.
All
Me
right.
too, honestly.
So,
Moving on.
do y'all have everything y'all want and need before heading into the trackless Xen'drik forests?
Maybe
Can I
I'd like to do.
pocket?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Veebs.
Sorry, I'm just gonna pocket some of the wood chips, just like maybe one.
Well done.
The one.
She allows you to pocket some wood chips. That's a clever
And
idea.
also the tweezer, because we might run into this later.
No. We'll
I-
just cut it off.
Really
You're
hope
never
not.
gonna let him live this down, and I love that for you.
Never. Ellis Miriam, leave one of those chips out, and I want to do an experiment. I want you to take your dagger
Yeah.
and just try and stab through it. See,
I'm with that.
I want to see how it reacts to non-magical weapons.
Interesting.
Good thought.
That's
All right.
a great job. Yeah.
Good. Very good. Let me Let me look up my page, and then I will tell you. You stab at it with your dagger. And to be completely honest, this wood chip feels harder than stone.
I was afraid of that.
Mhm. Good knowledge, though.
Okay.
We might have to get creative. But I say we go try and take this thing down anyway.
For sure.
Alrighty.
This the splinter that we got out
Mhm.
was Surshnerf. Did Surshnerf bleed on it? Did it react to blood in any way or have contact with blood?
The tiny piece of splinter is so fine that you lose track of it as soon as it's removed.
Okay, I thought so. Thought it was going to be uber tiny.
Yeah.
Might be something we could look into though.
Oh.
To see. I'm not thinking it's like what's it called? Little Shop of Horrors.
Big green mama from outer space.
Okay, so she gave us a map, right?
Gave
Find
you
where
a
the
map?
tree was last
Yeah.
seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's said in the paper that it moves around, right?
Yep.
Let's try to get there as fast as possible then. Surshnerf has a desire for revenge.
Alright.
You brought that on
So-
yourself, to be fair.
Okay,
So,
he's gonna say it's for revenge, but really he just wants to lick the tree again.
so,
Kidding.
so now we are moving to the next phase of our little adventure.
Yay.
Before we move on, do we need to take a brief restroom break?
I'm okay, but if you need one, that's okay.
I'm fine for now.
I think I actually do need a little brief break, but
Well, then let's do it.
before
take
I do, let's go ahead and move scenes.
Ooh.
You
Yay,
all will be
adventure.
moving through the forest, and
Very nice.
there we go. Oh God, what have I done? Yes, you are on the path to find the rainbow tree. If you would please put yourselves in marching order, and I will be right back. And consider how you will be contributing to the general sense of investigating for the tree. Just like the jungle path last time, this will essentially be a skill challenge. So, be right back.
I don't know where y'all want to be, but Surshnerf wants to be at the back today. He's had a rough morning.
He's the tank. He goes at the front.
But he's had a rough morning.
That don't matter. He's the tank.
Surf.
He goes at the front.
Okay.
I'll
I
be
really
right
hope that
I'll
was an
be-
actual conversation.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand a little close to Surf Nerf because I'm curious about what happened because he seemed obviously inebriated.
There we go. We got a nice little arrow
He had a
formation.
time. Alright, I'm gonna get a soda or something to drink.
Yeah, drink is a good call.
BRB.
Yeah.
True that.
Need some more coffee.
You with the leg. Honestly.
That was good. And I had those questions before that ever happened, and I didn't think that would be the way they would have all been answered, but they really were.
Yeah.
And honest, oh Josh.
Is your mic on?
No. If it does end up getting cut off, it would be really interesting, and it would it essentially would not be the worst thing to happen. But feel free. If it, I would not be upset if simply removing the splinter cured him.
Yeah. Oh.
Just think.
And if he did get his tongue cut off, he could get it restored for monetary fee.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Everyone else is gone. Okay, so psych. I'm gonna get water. Friends in the chat, hello. I love y'all. And,
Hi, friends in the chat.
And I'll be right back too.
That was an amazing few. That was an amazing 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dear God Almighty. But honestly, as I was saying to Josh in the hall, most hilarious, interesting way I've ever gotten information about a mystery in D&D. So I had lots of questions before any of that happened. And I didn't think that would be the way I would get any of those questions answered, but we figured it out.
Yeah,
I love D&D.
Yeah.
You can't play it wrong.
Yep. I also, Josh said that if my tongue was cut off, that I could replace it for a monetary fee.
Monetary fee.
Monetary fee. It wouldn't be the same tongue, though. It didn't touch the gods.
I'm just imagining like a new, like tinier tongue coming out of like the tongue stub and like growing. It's just a really, really disgusting, disturbing thought. Like, you ever see Deadpool where he's like he got cut in half and he's sitting on the couch and he's got like the
With
full
the
like
legs.
grown man upper body and the baby legs and the baby penis.
Yeah.
He crosses and uncrosses his legs on purpose.
I really, wow. Yeah.
I imagine
Great day.
if we did cut off the tongue, like this eldritch god then uses it as its vassal to perform evil. It's like a tongue slithering around.
Ugh.
Make a great spy. No one suspects a tongue.
So I see,
The piece of tongue is now embedded with a soul.
I see we have a marching order.
Yes.
We do, sir.
Fabulous. Okay, so let me.
Nathan is not back yet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's
I
right.
might-
Waiting on.
Do this.
It'll be like, you know how Tabby has
Nate.
Bernard? Well, Sir Schnurf has Tonguey.
Tonguey.
You just made that up.
Yeah.
Right now. Like, right at the
Yeah.
So Steph has no idea what he's talking about.
So I have a mandala-y rock on here, and speaking of trippy stuff, I just want to show you all my mandala rock.
We can't see you. Let's look
no.
at the stream.
How much of the mandala rock can you see? Okay. Yeah. So you were getting some mandala business too,
Very good.
as one does.
Worst trip of my life, folks.
Mm.
The tongue trip.
Josh, do you happen to know why I only see myself, Vibu, Nate, and Jen in?
Oh, I do. He's in a totally separate camera chat box. He's in his own
Oh,
room.
okay.
I'm not really sure why that is, but it is.
Because Nathan has the bottom of the stream set up where it's spaced equally. All of ours are in a line, and all he has to do is drag us down into the empty boxes. But Josh has to be bigger and up in a totally different box, and he can't like drag and drop on Video Ninja, because Video Ninja, you can't move the boxes around or anything. And so we're in our own box because he can pull us all down at the same time and have us line up perfectly. When Josh has his own, he can make it bigger and whatnot.
Cool. Okay.
Make it bigger!
Make it bigger! Hi, Nathan.
Hi, how you doing?
I don't think you've gotten to that part in Baldur's Gate 3 yet, have you, Jen?
No, I don't know what that is. I was just cheering, make it bigger.
Yeah, there's a scene when you actually get into downtown Baldur's Gate where the kids are looking at a magic show.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the kids chants, "Make it bigger!" constantly. It's kind of, if you're like trying to buy and sell items, you like hear this kid yell, screaming to make it bigger constantly.
Oh my god.
But that's a very Larian Studios thing to have happen. Anyway.
All right, folks.
So where were we? Yes, you are on the route to find the rainbow tree. First things first is to find the murder site. You can do that by following the map. However, it's not as easy to get to the site of the. I said murders. That's not exactly accurate. It's not as easy to get to the site indicated on the map due to the Traveler's Curse. As you all know, in an ancient time when the hubristic giants deigned to use their magic to pull one of the moons out of the sky and destroy it, the gods of the sovereign host came down and cursed the land of Xen'drik. 13 or 14 curses were placed upon the land. The dark god, known as the Traveler, placed a curse that is the most infamous. The Traveler's Curse makes it so that navigation and exploration in this land are severely challenged. It's almost as though space and time itself is warped in this land. So even to reach the destination on the map will require some careful navigation. So let us begin. Let's have you all roll initiative, and then we can have you taking turns on how you solve, on how you contribute to your explorations. Schnurfy's new initiative is a 9. Okay.
Alice Miriam 9 as well.
9!
Boros 18.
Nice. Dang.
Had a good
That's
bonus.
adding. 9,
Well.
9, 18.
Hey, dang.
Wait. Let's try again. Click on your tokens and roll again, and we can use the better of whichever initiatives was rolled. Or actually, not even. Borwas, Gwen, Schnurf, Alice. We need to remove some folks from the initiative. Or not. All right. What did Borwas get? 12. All right. Gwen is not in initiative, so delete. Delete. Remove. How do I do this?
Can I reroll?
No, don't re-roll. I said that, but you don't have to. No, Borwas. Okay. Borwas is better, was 18, so... Alright, Gwen is not in initiative, so... Schnurf got a 9. Veebs got a 9, yeah. Alright, so I think that should be good. And Gwen is not here, so okay. Good, so, I don't know what the hell is happening with initiative, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, I think by all counts, Borwas goes first. So, Neat Dog, how is Borwas contributing to finding the path?
Not always the smartest boy. How can I utilize wisdom, would you recommend, Josh?
You can use that to help. Normally, you'd be able to use that to help search for tracks. Now, you probably won't be able to actually do that until you get to the site in question. That said, you may also be able to identify space-time disturbances by paying attention to your surroundings.
Okay. I guess I have to be hyper-aware of our surroundings and try to spot anything that's out of the ordinary, even at a moment's notice, perhaps, like teleporting trees, perhaps?
Good. All right. Why don't you give me a wisdom check, then?
Will do.
Ooh.
Very good.
Very nice. Good. So, Borwas is able to identify that things are going a little strangely. That said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. There has been a space-time crunch, which actually is a very good thing. It means that y'all have arrived at the site on your map almost instantly. So you have you have arrived at the site of the previous at the site where the loggers lost their lives. You can see old traces of blood and how various insects, including some butterflies, seem to have been sipping up the fluids of the people who had died.
Mm-hmm.
You also see various rainbow-colored wood chips and strange markings on the ground, as though something had been scraping through the ground 3-4 feet at a time. It practically leaves a trail, although sometimes this trail is lost. The trail of the scrapes and spare wood chips continue in the same direction. This must clearly be the path of the rainbow tree.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Next, Ellis Miriam.
Well, I think I look towards the direction of the trail,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I just want to analyze what's happening, analyze these scrapes, what kind of scrapes they are, sort of just examine them.
Great.
Or more detail.
Make an intelligence check, please.
Let me do so right now. Give me 1 sec. Well, they can't all be winners.
No. These tracks are perplexing. They look organic. They don't look like shovels. It almost looks as though some snake or a tendril had rooted around in the ground and turned it up in this way. But it's unclear exactly what that means.
Yeah. No, I got no clue.
In any case, it appears that you have spent just a little bit too much time looking at these tracks. The sun is begins to go further through the sky. Next, we have Sir Nerf.
It should be me.
Maeve.
All right, Maeve.
So I imagine Maeve would just anytime that we like lose the trail, when there's not a clearly defined like trench in the ground,
Mhm.
I would like to use Maeve's acrobatics to get up high into the nearest tree and see if she can spot where the path resumes every time we lose it.
All right. That would be a little challenging to do, but at the same time, finding a path by going up is also a helpful thing to do generally. So, give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Good.
Very good.
You seem to have been lucky in climbing the right trees.
Good.
Although the climbing the trees in this way doesn't help you to define the path per se, it does prevent you from falling afoul of several false paths.
Okay.
There are streams and rivers in places that you wouldn't have expected, and your climbing these trees allow you to anticipate those, and you find that is extremely helpful. In one case, you were able to anticipate where a stream was and circumnavigate it and find the path of the trail again, which would otherwise have been innavigable to you. So good.
Okay.
Next, Sir Schnurf.
All right. Sir Schnurf, pretty quiet actually. Just kind of looking over everything. He starts down the path of the scrapes. He just keeps walking.
Good. Give me a Constitution check.
Okay.
So Schnurf finds his head clearing.
Yay.
He the memory of it, the kinesthetic memory of his tongue having twisted its way into planes of consciousness beyond reckoning seems to be more and more a distant memory, some sort of a cursed ideation that seems little more than a dream now that you seem to be focusing on staying present, putting one foot in front of the other. This is the world that is intelligible and makes sense. Whatever it is you felt at the tip of your tongue seems to have just been some strange effect of putting strange plant matter in your mouth.
Wow. Wow. Don't eat the mushrooms.
It's nothing less than the effect of putting strange plant matter in your mouth, and yet at the same time, in the pit of your stomach, you feel like it is nonetheless much more than that too. Still, your head is back in the game.
Awesome.
Next, I think it's Borwas's turn again, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. Be right back.
Fine.
So Borwas, naturally loving blood in all forms, new, old, doesn't matter to him. He's going to utilize his keen blood-seeking capabilities and his obsession with having that help him track.
I was wondering where that last statement came from.
Because you got to think, like, if this rainbow tree has, quote-unquote, killed, then maybe there's a level of blood still on it, right?
Sure.
That's if it did indeed quote unquote kill.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
In order to be able to detect so little blood after so much distance of traveling, I would allow you to do this if you were willing to cast your Detect Magic spell. I believe that you have the Detect Magic spell.
I think I've got Cure Wounds, Holy Weapon, Shield of Faith, Turn Undead.
You don't have Detect Magic. However, I'll allow you to... If you give... How many luck tokens do you have?
I have 1.
If you give me 1 luck token, I will allow you to have a spell called Detect Blood, which functions basically the same as Detect Magic.
Does he
can
get to
have
keep
my
it
luck,
forever?
sir.
Alright. Good. Borwas, because he is an initiate of the religion called the Blood of Vol, knows a strange spell called Detect Blood. It
I didn't
functions...
hear that right. Detect blood.
It's not a
Yes.
fetish. Okay?
I love it.
So
It's,
I think it is.
Again, it's roughly the same as your run-of-the-mill Detect Magic spell. Go ahead and give me I think if you click Detect Blood that you'll be able to cast it. So why don't you give that for me?
Ooh,
Alright.
Woo!
very good.
He's very
Wonderful.
good at finding the blood.
Obsessed.
Channeling the power of the blood, the secrets you have learned through a series of initiations, one generation after another, which have whispered secrets of a forbidden union between the dragon and the elves of the ancient time. You have learned the secrets of the blood, and blood, whether new or old, calls out to you, and you are able to speak secret words which cause the blood to cry out in a way that you can practically see. Yes, there is a trail in front of you. The trail curves deeper into the woods, and you sense that the tree is bloodthirsty.
My kind
Next.
of tree.
Wow, you want to fuck the tree.
Is it now Ellis Miriam's turn?
I think we gotta follow this trail. You know, we gotta.
Well, I thought it was Snurf.
Follow the bloodhound Borwas,
It was
right?
it was Borwas the whole time. He wants to lick the tree.
He doesn't want to lick the tree.
He wants to lick things with
No,
the
no,
tree.
he wants to find out if it bleeds, and if it does, he wants to collect a sample because he doesn't have tree blood. He wants unique blood. You interested? You interested?
Interesting.
He's a scientist at heart.
Yeah, but a morbid one at that.
And
Well,
is
yeah.
that what you call people who drink blood as a way of obtaining occult knowledge?
Yes,
A scientist?
scientist. Yes, yes,
Just a mad scientist, right?
exactly.
Yeah, they were the original scientists.
They were the
Yeah.
OGs.
Cult leaders, man. They knew. They knew
So
what was
science.
up.
In fact, we could call it. We might even less call it science, wisdom, and more the study of wisdom. We might call it. Never mind. Moving forward. Ellis Miriam, you said you wanted to do what?
I think we should follow this trail. You know, where we gotta find this tree and kill it and get back to Paulette.
So
Yeah.
yes, that's true. How will Ellis Miriam turn her skills to enhance this this quest? So you get the sense that you're close.
Okay. Well, all right. So Borwas has the blood trail, and Maeve has sort of eliminated the wrong paths.
And Sir Schnurf is becoming increasingly sober.
Yeah, Sir Schnurf is battle ready. It seems.
Let's not push it. Let's not.
We're all headed towards this.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I ready my longsword and follow the tracks along with Sir Schnurf.
All right. Let's see. It sounds like you are trying to keep aware of present danger, knowing that attack could come at any moment. Does that sound vaguely right?
Yeah. I'm sort of like we're edging closer to the rainbow tree, so I'm sort of on edge.
That's right.
Thinking like, where is this tree? I'm like scoping through all of like the foliage for like glimmers of that, magic energy that I had detected earlier from the wood chips.
Interesting. Okay, so let me ask, are you relying on your prosaic senses, or are you casting Detect Magic again?
I'd say I'm relying on my senses because I have plans to cast other spells.
Great. Then why don't you give me a Wisdom check, then?
Will do.
All right.
Yeah.
So Ellis Miriam, although she is working very hard to be present, and she is present conventionally, there's a couple of difficulties that she has. One, she does wear a veil, even in the jungle like this, and it is inhibiting her vision somewhat, although it does keep the light out. That said, the spirit of the ghost of the Headless Queen is hounding your mind. She's practically paranoid, looking all about. Unfortunately, this counts as a fail.
Yeah.
Moving forward, so Ellis Miriam, you said after Ellis Miriam, it's Maeve, right?
That's what it looks like.
And then Schnurf?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
yeah.
Maeve.
Oh boy. These are the parts that Gwen's good for, not Maeve. Let's see. I've been trying to think about it. A way that I can somehow use something that I'm good at. It's just the four of us traveling, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Let's just say, can I utilize my Farsight passive ability to sort of go ahead of the party a little bit and try and just make sure that there aren't any ambushes or dangerous looking animals or anything that might get in our way or harm us before we hit this tree, because the tree, I have a feeling, is going to be hard enough as it is if we go into it with full HP, let alone with half of it.
Well, sure. Why don't you make a wisdom check to run ahead and you'll get +1 to this check because of your Farsight. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna reroll it.
All right. Give me that luck token. Reroll.
Come on, big money.
So,
Damn it. That's it.
All right.
What happens?
We have resolution, but I need just a couple more seconds to get everything in order.
This is gonna be bad.
All right.
Hey, Josh, remind me what the Basin of Orion does.
The Basin of Orion, a person who drinks from it. So first of all, a a fluid poured into it is purified, first of all. Second of all, a person who drinks from the basin of Orion receives a luck token once a day.
Okay. Very cool.
It's a rather heavy stone basin, so it takes up 2 inventory slots.
Oh, I know. It's in my inventory right now. Okay, I was just curious.
All right. Well, let's see.
Great.
Ooh.
This doesn't sound like the boss music or anything at all.
Maeve pulls ahead of the group, and she's looking really hard. Unfortunately, the density of the forest makes things difficult for her to identify any apparent danger. And it is in this moment that something reaches out and lashes her.
Oh no.
What's the
Oh no.
No, wait, what? No. Stop it.
This is the bad part about it being the Maeve show.
Yeah.
Bad things can happen.
And anyone who's wondering about the Maeve show, that's what I call Westworld.
Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Other than rolling shit.
It's a very good thing. Westworld is the best show when it's her. It's the Maeve show.
All right.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, you're just now looking at that tree, huh?
Yeah, the tree, which I somehow did not spot,
Yeah.
makes me angry because apparently I can't roll.
The
So that's okay.
Could I give him a luck token for that? To re-roll it?
Unfortunately, I've already declared the situation. It's just a little bit too late for that.
I
just realized I had one left, but maybe we'll need it later. I won't cut out your tongue though.
Holy crap.
Damn it.
Oh.
Okay,
No.
Can someone make him re-roll that?
I want to re-roll it.
I don't know.
Re-roll it, Josh.
Alright.
If I take a crit, I'm down.
Alright.
It's not.
Are you
still ahead.
serious?
It's not a crit. It's not a crit.
Alright, yeah.
It's okay.
And yes, that beats my armor class.
I don't see our turn order. Do we have one yet?
Yeah, it
We do.
disappeared.
Hold on. I typed that formula in wrong. There we go. Alright, Maeve takes 1 damage from, However, this isn't the mere lashing of some whip, from some vine whip, or or the smacking of some branch. This this brightly colored wooden branch is somehow, against all odds, wrapping itself around you.
That's bad.
Spaghetti.
So let's how do I clear this? Clear initiative. Clear initiative. Remove all turns. All right. Yes. Good. Now let's roll initiative again. Click on your token and then click initiative.
Okay.
17.
3.
Okay.
Another 9.
Alright. So Borwas, Maeve, Rainbow Tree, Schnurf, Ellis, Miriam. Yike. Okay.
Josh, how do I reduce my HP?
on your if you click your token,
Yeah.
you can change that 9 to an 8.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Good. So, let me ask: did anyone finally give the magical crystal to Nerf?
Shit.
No.
I believe Maeve is
Maeve,
in possession
yeah.
of that.
I am in possession of that, and I completely forgot about it.
Which
All
may
right.
not be a
Ew.
bad thing. If Maeve can use it to escape the tree, that could be possibly a
Well,
good thing.
I mean, I can probably just attach it to my. Well, no, I want to somehow give it to Schnurf. Otherwise, his attacks aren't going to do nearly as much, and
Yeah.
I have torch
throw
arrows, so. Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
right now this thing is it grappling me or what is it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
There's a grab attack happening against you right now, and now we are at the start of the round, or the start of, the start of the round. Borwas, against all odds, your instincts have activated.
It's
I
all
won't be able
odds.
to reach Maeve this turn, nor do I think I'll be super useful at saving her. So
I'll be okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move up to Sir Schnurf, and I'm going to prepare his greatsword by going ahead and casting Holy Weapon.
Oh,
on it.
holy weapon!
Oh
Forgot you had that.
yes! Make your spellcasting check.
Oh, that's not good. Does anybody have a luck token? Because I don't.
We got a luck token together.
You do?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Roll again.
I will do. I can't lose this ability right now. Come on, please. Ah, come on!
Borwas channels the power of the blood, but somehow, somewhere, this is just not working right now. The words, the great words of power and the secrets of the blood are not coming to him. So deep is the depths of his fright in this moment.
Damn it.
Do you have anything
Damn.
else? You can move just a little bit further on your turn, but that's about it.
I can, but it's probably best to still stay behind Sir Schnurf because I'm just too squishy.
You could take out your anger on Sir Schnurf, just give him a little kick.
No.
Maeve.
Hey, what are you doing that for?
So, how does grappling affect me? Like, what can I do? What can I not do? I'm not sure what the ability is in this game.
So, it's the ability says that it's strength to break free, but I'll allow you to make to do dexterity for it too.
I actually have a trait called grit.
Yep.
Which gives me advantage to overcome an opposing force, such as slipping free of rusty chains.
Good. Then why don't you make your dexterity check with advantage then?
Nice.
Good.
Very nice.
Good. You slip free, and you still have your turn. You have that used half your movement to break free, which means you have your action and half your movement left.
Okay. So with this, actually no. I still want to wait for. Yeah, I'm still gonna wait for Sir Schnurf. So for my action, let's see. First of all, hold on. Let's check my. I want to see how far I can actually shoot arrows.
The distance of a longbow is far. If you are on this map, you can shoot it.
Yeah. Okay, so they can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up here.
So you have half your movement left, not.
Oh right, no. Oh yeah, my bad. So I'll end up here.
All right. Fine.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. And then I will notch. I don't know. I'm not. Okay. A torch arrow and fire it at the tree.
Good. You're well familiar with the procedure of lighting your torch arrow, which you are able to do, and you make your attack. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, here.
Shouldn't have had advantage, but I'll allow it.
Oh wait. Oh no. Let me just re-roll it. Can I just roll it normal? I
Good.
forgot to. Yeah.
Fine.
I think I just. Okay. Okay. Cool. No
So
wait. That's not.
That's
Ah!
Try one more time.
Oh my god. I suck at this. Okay.
Very good. All right. That's
There
a
we
hit.
Love
And-
it. Wow.
Sorry.
Jesus,
Accidentally
18,
clicked again.
21, 24, 25. Just give me some of your rolls, man.
You
I'm wasting them all. I don't.
it's
I keep
okay.
clicking buttons.
In fact, I'm going to give you a luck token for you having turned your nose up at my "I'll give it to you" option.
Oh, nice. So I'll get advantage on something else. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Though do not test my good faith, y'all. If you make sure y'all don't try to do that. All right. But yeah. So that's a hit. Roll for damage.
All right. I believe it is 1d8 plus 2. Yep. Okay. So. Man. Okay. Hold on.
You just click the word longbow, right?
Yeah, you can just click the word longbow under your attack, and that should roll damage for you.
The word longbow.
Yep.
On the rolling chat right there,
Uh-huh.
where it shows our rolls.
So see where you have.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Sorry. It's,
You're
Yeah.
good.
It's all right.
All is well.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
oh, and what about the fire damage?
That's right. So the fire is not extra damage per se. It means
I know. I just want to light it on fire.
yeah.
He just wants to light it on fire.
Your bow your arrow weighted down with the materials of a torch ignites and shoots at the rainbow tree. The fiery arrow strikes the rainbow tree, having even as its massive, heavy, and densely colored tendrils wave around it. It's struck, and you can see its face contorting into an expression of pain as the fire. So that 10 damage is dealt in full to the rainbow tree.
Interesting. Okay.
Prosaic attacks, non-magical attacks, and attacks without fire will deal no damage to the rainbow tree. However, attacks with fire and magic will deal full damage.
Interesting. Alright, so I gotta get this to Sir Schnurf somehow. But yeah, I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Regrettably, that's the.
Yeah, I know. I can't. Yeah.
Now, through the foliage, the creature takes a lumbering.
Gosh!
It seems to slide forward. Its roots burrow into the ground and sift through the dirt, as though some child's fingers were playing in the sand and crawling along through sand. It being able to see each of you fully, the rainbow tree rears back and sends its limbs in your direction, although they are truly more like arms than like tree limbs, more like tentacles than like the lashes of a branch. Each of you are subject to one of these attacks.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Orwas, 10 versus your armor.
10
That's
versus
a
my
miss.
armor. Yeah, that's good. Thank God.
Sir Schnurf, 19 versus your armor.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ellis Miriam, 14 versus your armor. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
And Maeve. A crit.
Oh my god. I'm using my luck token.
Alright. Alright. That still looks like a hit, but it's not a crit. Alright, so
Correct.
So that's Ellis, Miriam, Schnurf, and Maeve. Alright.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't like this. I have an armor class of 14 and still.
Alright, Schnurf, you take 5 damage. Ellis, Miriam, you take 4 damage.
Oh, yay.
And Maeve, you take 3 damage. And each of you are grasped by this thick, woody appendage. It is,
I'm a child. I'm such a kid.
Tongues and tendrils today,
Oh,
guys.
jealous now.
Listen, have y'all seen Arrival? Do y'all know what a heptapod is?
Mm-hmm.
You know how heptapods have terrible little legs? Have terrible legs? Yeah,
Just-
imagine that, but made out of rainbow wood.
Awesome.
By the way, our proficiency things, like our traits and our abilities and stuff,
Yeah.
I also have grit, and I can have advantage on a strength check to overcome it. Do I have to wait for my turn to do that? I am next, but...
Yes, but indeed it is your turn. Go ahead and make that strength check to get out of the rainbow tree's grasp.
Mm-mm.
Wait, you should have advantage.
I should?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the trait. That's
the
what
whole
it does.
thing. That's right.
So
you're
you
right,
can
you're
just
right.
roll it one more time if you like.
Okay, sorry. Yes, please. That was not much better.
Ugh.
Alright.
That wasn't better at all!
So Schnurf does not escape the grasp of the rainbow tree. However, however, you may use your action to try again.
Do I have a way to... is it like my arms are by my sides, or he's just kind of got us where we can't walk anywhere?
I was thinking the first one.
Damn it.
Although,
to try
to be
to stab it with a sword.
you can make that attempt, although that will be with disadvantage. That said, you have grit, so make your sword attack regular.
Okay. Let's do that. Oopsies, that's not what I meant to do. Where is my greatsword? There we go. Yes.
Nice. Hey, actually, Josh, I was wondering I have mastery as well. That last part in parentheses about in addition at half your level to these rolls rounded down.
Mhm.
So does that mean we should be gaining two attacks and damage instead?
I believe
It
so,
should be
but
plus 2, right?
I believe that's already calculated for you.
It should be, I think.
Maybe I'm just okay. Maybe it probably is.
Yeah. It's a dex-based attack. You get +2 for your weapon mastery and +1 for being an elf. So giving you a total of +6 to the attack roll.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
And then +2 damage with the attack roll. Yep. So yeah, you read that correctly. That's all correct.
Okay.
So I will not be granting you auto hit on that one, Sir Schnurf. Please deselect advantage and make your attack roll again.
Oh, it shouldn't be. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean for it to be advantage. Okay. I still like it.
Nice.
Great. You were, despite being practically crushed by the weight of this tendril, you are able to foist your great sword at the at the tendril trying to get you. Roll for damage. You deal a mighty hit against the alien wood trapping you. However, when you strike, your sword reverberates as though you had just struck solid stone. You deal no damage to this creature.
Whoa! What?
Did you forget?
We need that
Yeah,
magic.
He explained that very thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need the
But
magic.
he did it let me go?
No,
Damn it! Oh,
you have dealt.
I
You
guess I
have dealt.
missed that.
If yep. Sorry about that. Next.
Nope, that's on me. That's on me. I didn't realize.
Ellis
Now I've
Miriam.
learned.
Learning is growing.
Hey,
Alice-
you know it's kind of sort of in Sir Snurf's character.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
just be like, I got this. Oh.
Ellis Miriam, you are trapped by the tendril. You
This
can
is
try
awful.
to. Yep, you can try to escape for free once with a DC 15 strength check. Why don't you go ahead and try it?
Okay.
Or dexterity, your dealer's choice. Now if that had been dexterity, would that have made it? Let me check your sheet. Aha! If that was dex, you would have succeeded. So let's call that. You are able to, by the power of your silky lace outfit, you are able to slide out from the grasp of the rainbow tree. You have half.
Like that.
You have half your. You have half your movement and your action.
Well.
And you still have your Eldritch Curse too, by the way.
Eldritch Hex, right?
Eldritch Hex, yes.
And what does Eldritch Hex do again? I know Blast, but
Great. Eldritch Hex allows you first have, it's like a spell. It is a spell. You have to cast it, but you can cast it once for free on your turn. First of all. Second of all, the creature that is hexed is less good at doing one of its actions, and your damage against it is rolled with advantage, meaning you roll your damage twice and take the better.
okay, so I would like to cast Hex and then move away because I am very close to death.
Great. Go ahead and make your spell. Go ahead and cast your hex then.
Okay.
That is a success. You have successfully hexed the rainbow tree.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Take that.
And
Slithered
you want-
out.
you could move about here if you're trying to get out of the way of that.
Yeah. What's the range of this tree?
Unclear. Although it appears that if you're within 30 feet of it, it's gonna be a challenge. But being behind some buddies is probably gonna be nice.
That would be.
So you can move about 15 feet this way if you like. And you can also, casting your Eldritch Hex was free, so you can still use Eldritch Blast as well.
Oh, you're right, because I can use it free once per turn if it hits.
Yep, that's right.
So yeah, I would love to cast an Eldritch Blast.
Why don't you
and
do it?
then skip away.
Alright,
Eldritch Blast is a range of like far, right?
that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just like a long bow.
Good. And Eldritch Blast also functions like a regular weapon attack against armor class. So, channeling the cursed power of the Headless Queen, you create some phantom energy, and which coalesces into your hand and blasts with the power of a longbow towards the rainbow tree, and you hit. Roll for damage. Twice.
Alright,
You take the better.
so roll
click. You can
One,
click
two,
Eldritch Blast.
three.
You can click Eldritch Blast also in order to do that roll.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Click the. Yep. Sorry. Click the
No.
name of Eldritch Blast in the chat.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
And click it one more time.
Yes, indeed.
Good. You deal 3 damage.
Okay.
Good.
Well, I am skipping and hopping a little bit in the opposite direction. I gotta be honest.
Great.
Like this.
1, 2, 1, 2. You could even scoot here or here if you wanted, as well.
If I wanted to cast Eldritch Blast again, what would I'd have to have a sight line to it, right?
Yeah. All you need is line of sight. If you can see it if Ellis Miriam can see it on the map, she can shoot it.
Okay, then I guess for now I'm gonna move right here.
Good. You find yourself retreating. You are somehow positioned directly between your buddies Borwas and Schnurf, and the so whoever's texting right now, we can hear it. Just saying.
Sorry about that.
And you find yourself between them and a 15-foot tall cliff right behind you. Good. So, next, Borwas, top of the round.
Borwas will turn around and try to cure wounds on Ellis Miriam.
Make your spell
thank you, Borwa.
You got it, bud. That's what I'm here for.
Ooh.
No good. No good. Unless someone has a luck token to give me, Borwas loses the spell.
Oh,
I have a luck token.
Thank God.
Reroll.
Will do. Come on, baby. Give us a better roll.
All right.
Yes.
No,
you got it, right?
Good enough is good enough. 11 is a success. You succeed on casting Cure Wounds. Go ahead and click the button for how much you heal.
Well, you know what?
Take it. I will take it.
But you know what? No, you do not lose the spell. It's better than nothing, and you still have the spell. So, all right. By my count, it's Maeve's turn.
Okay.
Sir Snap says, Maeve, toss the stone here.
Yeah, well, first I've got to break out of this grapple.
Yeah, go ahead and make that DC 15 Dex check with advantage.
Okay.
That's great, baby.
Success.
Nice.
You free yourself.
Okay, and I go over 1, 2 here. Can I get that far with my half movement?
Yep.
Okay. Do I have any more movement left?
You can even go 1 square further if you like.
Okay. So I'll be here, and I will just hand the stone to Sir Schnurf, just, quickly.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity. Give me a. Actually, you're a dex-based fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You can fling that stone out without much difficulty. I'll give that to you as multitasking. And so Sir Schnurf now has the stone, and I'll still allow you to make an attack if you like.
Oh, okay. I will do that thing then.
Make your attack.
Another torch arrow.
Good.
And
good. You shoot the torch arrow, roll for damage. Nicely done.
I don't see his rolls.
Rolls.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
I saw it.
Oh, I know, because I think...
It might be
set
I've got
it set
to GM.
You might have said,
I think I did. Let's see.
Let
Okay.
me
I
let me
believe you guys.
There we
let me affirm to you that was a correct amount to roll.
I'll take that.
Cool.
What it has 18 charisma? Okay.
Can it just tell us to fuck off and it might do it?
Yes?
Leave this forest.
Alright.
Get
So-
out
so-
of here.
Y'all tell it to leave this forest and get out of here?
Oh no!
Wait, where did that come?
Yeah, no.
Of 18.
Where did that come? What?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
the creature it's flailing its limbs wildly, and in fact you can hear the rainbow tree screaming. It's as though this fire is disrupting its kaleidoscopic nature. It's disrupting its witness to the beauty of the planes of infinite mystery and warped cognition.
On that
It's,
Zoriad, right?
yes.
And we've killed its vibe.
One. Not you are threatening to kill its vibe, and it entirely. It is now trying to run away. It finds
What that?
it finds the least path of least resistance, and on fire as it is, it goes yelling and screaming down the way, churning up the forest floor as it runs.
Well, so now we've got to chase this thing down, but
Let's
that's the end of my
go.
turn. Unless,
All right.
Are you using? Does it take an action to use the potion?
Probably. Yes, it does
Okay.
take an action.
Okay, cool. Just want to check. My turn's over.
All right. It is running away, but y'all have a reprieve now to regroup. Let's start at the end of the round with Sir Schnurf.
Okay. I ask, looks around, asking if everybody's all right, giving help where he needs to. It seems like everybody's either getting healed or drinking a potion. I think I have a potion I could.
It's fine. I have a health potion. I'm good for me.
All right. I'm at 7 out of 12. I don't.
Should we do something with the Basin of Orion so we can all get some luck back?
Yeah.
All right. You take a round to each drink fresh water from the Basin of Orion. You each, you've taken one round, but you each have a luck potion, a luck token. Go ahead and add it to your character sheets. You should each now have one golden luck token on your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Good. Good. Now, it's still the bottom of the round with Sir Schnurf. Schnurf, as part of your multitasking, do you want to take that shard and put it on your weapon?
Yes.
Great. You have in your hand an Eberron dragon shard, also known as a bloodstone. It is easily affixed to the hilt or even the crossguard of your greatsword, perhaps even on the blade itself. It seems practically designed to adhere to a weapon, and it does. And as soon as you attach it, you can feel the power glow and circulate through your weapon while attached. So this is a +1 dragon shard, and it bestows the +1 property to whatever weapon it is attached to.
Wow. Okay. So +1. So this greatsword is at a +3 now. +4.
It's a +1 attack, +1 damage, so long as it is attached. And we'll deal with the paperwork of that later.
Yeah.
I can edit it right now and put that it needs to be +4 instead of +3 now, I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And then you have to remember to add 1 to your damage, I guess.
But she can add that in the
Oh yeah, that's true. She
in the
can.
macro too. Good.
Right.
And do you have a healing potion to use?
I don't think I do.
Do you want me to cure wounds on you? See how we do? Or I can give you a healing potion. It's up to you.
Let's not waste the potion if we can.
Snurf, it says you're at 12 out of 12 HP.
I still see 7.
That's what
Really?
I see 7.
Weird. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it says 7. When I click you, it says 7, but for some reason in your little box underneath, it says 12 out of 12. Whatever.
That's bizarre. Don't know what that's about.
Oh yeah, I see 12 out of 12 now too. Let me click edit maybe.
So y'all are regrouping.
Anyway.
That's good.
Regrouping.
So Sir Schnurf, did you have a potion that you wanted to quaff?
Should we have him just use the spell, or should we?
Well, it's your call.
I'm happy to try it.
Okay. Right. Is it one you can use over and over again?
So long as I pass, yes.
If he succeeds, yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what it's for. You know, it's to heal people.
I'm worried if he'll lose it.
If I fail, I can use the luck that I've gotten from the basin, and then hopefully still keep it, and then I'll just try to.
Or we can help him with his. I mean, we've all got a luck here, so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then let's try that. So we don't. So just in case we need that potion later, as a guarantee.
Yeah.
Roll one.
8.
No good.
I will spend my luck token.
Alright.
Let's try it again. Okay.
There we go.
Let's see how much we heal you for. 3.
Hey, that's perfect.
So
Well, not perfect, but it's good.
Schnurf now has 10 out of 12 hit points.
Yep.
Good.
I will make the adjustment on my page.
Good. Maeve, Ellis, Miriam, do y'all have actions y'all are taking to heal, or are y'all hoping to await Boros's medical intervention?
I'm gonna take one of my potions, or the only potion that I have.
Yeah, I think that will heal you 2d6, but let me confirm.
That'd be good.
Oh wow, really?
That'd be really good.
It seems like kind of a waste to use it, but I mean, I need to get healed. Otherwise, it can one shot me at the amount of health I'm at right now.
Yep.
So I've got to do it. So, tell me what to roll, Josh. When you find out.
Sorry, it's 1d6.
Okay, straight 1d6.
Straight 1d6.
Okay.
Hmm.
4.
Perfect.
Well done.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Exactly what I needed.
All right. Good. Ellis, Miriam.
I'm curious how my X affected the tree.
Well,
what did it lose?
Sure. So Hex allows you to so you cause the whatever you have hexed to have a worse fate. And when you do that, you cause it to have disadvantage on one of its stats. So which stat would you be affecting of the 6?
I guess
Keep rolling 4.
I think maybe if it's doing this attack to like grab us, is it like I think it might be using strength? Probably.
Whatever it used when it was grappling us.
Yeah, the grappling that would be one to stop. So it's either going to be strength or dexterity, right? Isn't what my thinking is.
All right. So which would you choose between the two? It seemed much more hardy and physically vigorous than it did lithe and mobile.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think I'm gonna go with strength.
Okay.
I think that's a good call.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, so that said, why don't you give me a couple of spell casting checks to see how long you can maintain focus on your Eldritch Hex?
Yes.
Okay, give me another one. Good. Keep going until you fail 11. Good. Good. All right. So you are able to maintain your hex, but you'll have lost concentration on it by the time you regain pursuit of the tree. But who knows? If that had another effect. So, okay, that said, you sapped its strength. For at least for a moment. And you did notice, perhaps, its weakened strength is one of the contributions to it having lost its morale. However, ultimately, that's just conjecture.
Gotcha. Yeah.
How about healing? Are you seeking healing?
I don't have any potions. I'm thinking I'll just sort of like stay in the background, and if need be, I'll use protection from evil on myself or something.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't need to be anywhere near the tree to hurt it, so
yeah,
I think you're good.
I'll just stay on the periphery, Eldritch Blast, and protect.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
So, and I think, yeah. That said, to get another Eldritch Hex in, you'll have to get in 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you have 3 hit points. You're not seeking healing.
I mean, is there any way for me to heal other than?
I can either cure wounds or give you a health potion.
I think we save the health potions. If cure wounds works, that'd be cool. I'll give you a luck token if need be.
I'm happy to
Can
roll
someone who is someone who's, this might feel like a silly question, is someone who's down, who's like unconscious, are they able to have a potion used on them?
Yeah, it'll take that person. I'll allow it. It'll take the administrating person to use their action.
Okay.
But instead of applying first aid, instead they'll be shoving a potion down their throat.
Okay, fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my camera's off, y'all. I was repositioning myself.
Yeah, but cure wounds, yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Make the check.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
What is going on with someone's microphone?
Alright, just turning off the fan.
That's okay.
There we go.
Let's see how much I
All
heal
right.
you for. 4! Hey, that's a good one.
Oh,
Good.
Thank
Full
the
bud.
Lord.
No worries. Glad I could help.
Nice. And you still
What
got
number 4? I'm buffed.
still got another one.
All right. So, good. Y'all have regrouped without extreme incident. And are y'all about ready to resume pursuit of the Rainbow Tree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I think we need to go as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Our job is to kill it, and we don't want to let it heal some weird foresty way. We don't know how it. I mean,
Some weird
maybe it
foresty way.
photosynthesizes and gets. I don't know, man. We just gotta.
True. No, it makes sense.
It's
heard.
So I'm just
We'll be on fire for a while though.
Making the best of our resources. Just trying to change the map around without getting too crazy. Give me half a second here. Going to the map layer. Tell me if I do something like that. Can you see that blue circle?
Yes.
Where would it be?
Far right.
This corner.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yes. Blue circle.
All right, let's try this again. All right. Alrighty. Okay.
Whoa.
Full blue.
So
Everything is blue.
everything is blue?
Well.
Inside the circle.
Yes, indeed. you find the rainbow tree at the end of the path, and it has recovered a little bit.
Mm. Is it still on fire?
No, it has quenched its flames in the waters of this pond at the end of the path.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Espando.
Stupid
That
tree.
said, y'all have a chance to sneak up on it. Everyone make a dexterity check.
Okay. Come on, baby.
We're all rolling for dex. Sorry, I had my
Yep.
headphones off for literally 2 seconds.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Where? There it is.
Oof. Sure.
It's okay. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like sneaking up on it is a huge, big deal. None of us can
He
sneak
also
attack.
has
Alright.
chainmail, so his stealth he's not stealthy at all.
Alright, so between in this go ahead and where's the drawing tool? There we go. Draw rectangle. Let's make it green and no fill. And go ahead and choose anywhere along here where you guys place your miniatures or tokens anywhere in this little box. Y'all good?
Let's see.
Oh,
Great
Aww.
minds.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. I can.
great.
Yeah, this is a good spot for me. Right there. Perfect.
Great.
Sir
Let's
Snurf has this sword at the ready.
let's have y'all roll initiative then.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Sir Schnurf, well, never mind.
Orwas is killing the initiative game today.
He sure is, baby. He sure is. That my boy.
God loves him.
Mm.
It seems.
The blood of Vol loves him.
Oh, yes, it does.
All right. So, oh, I should have had y'all use those as your, let's, whichever was better, your dexterity checks, for sneaking or your initiative checks. Use the better of those. Yeah.
I got a 6 on both.
Alright.
Snurf
So-
That would
has
make-
choice.
That would make Maeve a 19.
Great. Let's change Maeve to 19.
Legit.
Get a
And,
little bit more dex in there before it tries to attack.
I just want to set on fire again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got torches.
alright.
No, okay,
We can
sure, then good.
Full forest down if we want.
Yeah, exactly.
So, unfortunately, Snurf alerted the rainbow tree to y'all's presence. However, y'all were still
Okay.
able to make a brave go of it.
I'm imagining him like tripping over a log and
Yeah,
almost
I
falling all the way to the
know.
floor. Just kind of like stumbling, like whoa.
Acting like it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Borwas, you go
Flips his
first.
hair back.
Wasn't it Maeve now? Because her initiative 19.
Oh, my bad. Yes, Maeve. Maeve show, you go first.
Alright, I'm going to fire a torch arrow.
Make your attack roll.
Fighters don't really get to do a whole lot of interesting things. They kind of just
Come on.
roll attacks.
11.
Unfortunately, that attack will not.
I'll reroll it.
Yes.
Go for it.
Come on.
My Maeve.
Yes!
That's a hit. Roll for damage. All right. You strike the rainbow tree with your torch. It is covered with water, so it's so the fire is not catching on very much. However, this very agitated alien entity begins roaring nonetheless. It's the arms of the tree, these mighty boughs, begin flailing once again as it turns its attention to you and roars a menacing roar. Its skull, something which a tree absolutely should not have or present, is glaring at you menacingly. Borwas!
No, well, Maeve,
yeah.
Maeve wants to... She got her movement. She's gonna... Like...
Good.
Still have line of sight, but like, nah, I'm not getting anywhere near you.
Good.
End your turn.
Borwas.
So, Mr. Josh, we've got a spell, Shield of Faith here.
Yep.
If I were to put that on Sir Schnurf, what would it do?
Increases armor by 2.
Fantastic. I'd like to do that if I could. Does it
go
require
for it.
concentration?
I think it lasts 5 rounds.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
And I'll put his AC at 16 for
here, so I'm just going to use spellcasting check if that's all right.
It's not programmed?
Yeah, it's not programmed in under attacks and spells.
I believe you. I just desire to confirm.
It's all right.
Shield of Faith is listed, but I didn't program it in. My bad. Yes, do a spellcasting check, please.
Wrong one.
Whoa! Aw, they're both good.
Well, I'll allow you to have that by rights. That 22 should have been yours. So, and that's not even me fucking around. So let's call that a success. You can either cast Shield of Faith for double impact of 4 armor on him, double the duration, or have a second target. So how will you double the numerical effect of this spell crit?
Ooh.
I feel like the fight might not last crazy long if we do well, so maybe I'll just double the armor class.
All right. So Schnurf, you get plus 4 armor for 5 rounds.
Wow.
You have no
So
reason
I'm
not to get in
at
there.
18 armor class.
No reason not to get in there.
That's pretty great.
The power of blood and the human spirit surrounds and protects.
And tonguey.
No comment. Let's see here. Now, I wanted the measuring tool. What in the hell? All right, line, snap, center. Okay, great. All right. In order to reach you, it's going to have to get a little closer. With a roar, the rainbow tree approaches. It rears up with its 4 mighty boughs and lashes out at Sir Schnurf. What is Schnurf's armor class?
18.
Good.
See that roll.
The first tendril reaches out. Yes? Yes. Oh, double near. It didn't even have to get that close. First one misses. Second one's a hit. The next one...
It was 18, wasn't it? Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, my bad.
With the
Yep,
plus
you're
4.
right. Yeah, I was looking at the 17.
I kind of want him to re-roll it, but I'll be fine, I think.
Because
what's his roll? What's his damage for a hit?
1d6 and grabbed.
Yeah.
I have 10 left. I'll have you re-roll that 21.
All right. That's a miss.
Nice.
Third attack is a hit.
Oh God.
Fourth and final attack. This one against Borwa, since he's the second nearest, is a hit.
Okay. So we
I
both
don't
get
like
hit.
that.
D6.
All right.
That's
First,
okay.
damage against Sir Schnurf, 4 damage.
4. Okay.
Damage against Borwas, 4.
All right. Sir Schnurp is at 6, and now it's finally doing that on the page. At least I can see it. Is everybody seeing 6 out of 12 underneath Sir Schnurp's token?
Yeah, I do. And
Yeah.
I see 0 out of 4 for Borwas, though.
yeah,
Not good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a full-on...
He's got a potion.
Maybe we should
You
have
have a
that
potion.
re-roll.
No, I've got potions, so just take them
Okay.
off my body and...
And technically, when you roll the damage, it's already decided that the attack's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Am I close enough to give a luck token to Vorwas or not over?
I don't care about distance for luck tokens. I think that for me, luck tokens are very metaphysical, and so if you,
I've got 2 health potions. I'm happy to take the fall and
Yeah.
be healed, so...
I've already declared the damage. So
Yeah,
if you wanted to re-roll the damage, I would allow it.
It's not worth it.
I wouldn't.
It's not worth it.
I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. Best to
Yeah,
try
fuck
to kill this
Borwas.
thing. I got 2 health potions. I'm not too worried about it.
All right.
Okay.
That was the rainbow tree. He would have Borwas in his grasp, but he fainted. Actually, I guess he's still in the grasp of the rainbow tree. Really. All right, Sir Schnurf, your turn.
Schnurf! Okay.
You just need to
Sir
start whacking
Schnurf's
it.
attacks with a greatsword. Or wait,
All right.
I could actually give Borwas the potion, couldn't I?
Actually, no, because you are currently grabbed up by the boughs of the rainbow tree.
Oh my gosh, the
You won't be able to
boughs of
reach it this
rainbow
turn
tree.
anyway.
So why don't you go ahead and make me a strength check with advantage, SpacePants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yourself.
Yes!
Yee.
Sir Schnurf frees himself. He, using the power of his sheer strength and grit, he strengths his way out. Now Borwas is still dangling. Borwas is about 3 feet off the ground, being held by the rainbow tree's tentacle.
Can I
Twice
still
my
attack?
height.
Yeah.
You
You can't-
can
Go
attack You can attack the tendril if you choose. Yes.
The one that is holding onto Borwas. Chop it in half. I tried to do that.
Make your attack roll.
Okay, not advantage or advantage?
No, not advantage. Just an attack.
Damn it. I don't like
That
it.
was a strength check.
Oh, it's Dex, you said?
No, an
it's
attack.
You're doing an
it's a
With
attack.
your great sword.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. You're okay. That's better. That's much better.
All right. Roll for damage.
Yeah!
Wow.
All right.
I saved you, Borwas.
You
Fuck the thing up.
sunder the the tendril that was reaching past you and going to Borwas. Borwas is freed from the tendril, as are you. In fact, you have damaged one of the tendrils of the rainbow tree, and it will have fewer with which to attack going forward.
Yay!
Oh.
That's a strat.
Yeah.
Next, Ellis
All right.
Miriam.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go.
I'd like to make a movement
Mm-hmm.
behind this rock.
Good.
Or I guess like close to the rock, so if I need be, I can duck behind it to dodge.
Are you trying to Eldritch Blast on your way there?
Like a
I'd like
drive-by.
I'd like to do an Eldritch Blast, but I'd also like to do an Eldritch Hex. You know.
Let's check the measurement. Let's see. If you get just a smidgen closer, I'll allow you to Eldritch Hex.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Let me think about my movement.
You'll need to get about here, but you could get here and then retreat behind the rock again. For
Okay, yeah. So my first half movement, I go here. I do an Eldritch Hex.
Make your spellcasting check.
Okay. Let's see.
Your hex applies. What stat do you curse? Can
I ask a question?
What's that?
This rainbow tree, right? It's sentient right now, and it's connected to some kind of other thing, right?
I think that's fair to say.
Okay. I'd like to know if the tree itself is being sort of possessed by this eldritch god, or I'm thinking about my hex reward. You see?
Oh. Yes. Remind me about your hex reward.
If I until I complete a rest, I can force an undead to make a morale check.
It is not undead.
It's not undead. Okay, then that's fine. But it seems like this tree is sort of it's connected to this other thing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And my question is, if I affect one of its stats like Constitution or Wisdom, would it disrupt its connection with the plains of Zoriat, this eldritch god beyond this realm?
You might be onto some next level stuff here. It sounds like you are trying not just to kill this body, but to actually disrupt its metaphysical connection to the planes.
Yeah, the thing that is sort of animating it with this sort of eldritch energy. I'm thinking, which stat would this tree be using in its connection to the plains of Zoriat? Can you remind me what the Zoriat are?
Zoriat is the realm of madness. In an ancient time, they leveraged an alien invasion to try to take over the world of Eberron, and they were sealed away beneath the crust of the earth after great effort by the kingdoms of the goblin peoples. However, because of their great sacrifices, the great goblin empires were cast into obscurity, and it was this lull period in the goblin empire that allowed the humans to take over the continent of Corvair.
Gotcha.
So, but yes, the threat of Zoriat lingers. Yes, you believe that you can disrupt the metaphysical connection. Charisma, wisdom, or constitution should be helpful for this. I'll let you choose.
Yeah. I'm thinking if I make it constitution, I'm thinking that will extend not just to the psychic connection between this tree and the realm, but also its constitution just physically to make it more attackable.
All right. Good.
I think constitution.
So you have hexed its constitution. You hope that you will disrupt the power of its new flesh and destruction. It is hexed. What will you do?
I will Eldritch Blast and then half movement behind that rock.
Fab, make your attack roll for Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is not a hit.
Yeah, they're not all winners. Okay, so I just, at this point, I'd like to move behind this rock. And
Go for it.
In shame.
Just
Behind the rock of shame.
Maeve.
Go to your rock.
Go to your rock.
You rock. Think about what you've done.
Yes.
I have line of sight from here, correct?
Indeed.
Okay. I don't think that there's...
You've used 3 torch arrows. How many more do you have?
7.
Damn.
I started with 10. Yeah,
yes,
remember I bought a bunch of stuff to make them last time.
I remember. All right.
So, okay, I have a question though. How, like, I don't have the means to stabilize or heal Borwas, correct? Like, is there any, unless I have a spell or a potion?
I got a health potion. on my
You
body.
can apply first aid. It's DC 15. Intelligence check to do that. Otherwise,
That won't work.
otherwise you'd want to pull off one of Borwas's health potions, which I will say he disclosed to you as existing previously on his person. He probably had this. He probably gave y'all a first aid.
I flashed everyone.
Procedure.
Yeah.
It's how I communicate.
Yep.
I just show you what I have, and then I put them away because I don't. Talk. Unless
A time-honored
I'll-
tradition.
I'll use
it's a gnome flasher.
Tail is
I'll
all the
use
time.
20 feet of my movement, and start rummaging through his pockets as though I'm looting a corpse.
You find his
what do I-
potions.
I find it's cool. No money.
I have 8 gold pieces.
I'll put him back then. Okay.
Aw, thank you. I'm poor.
yeah. And then I will use the health potion. Like, I don't know, just force it down his throat.
Great.
I don't know what else we're gonna do with it.
Let's delete that health. I'm going to delete that health potion from your inventory, Borwas. Go ahead and heal 1d6 damage, Borwas.
I've already removed one, Josh. I had 2 to start with.
Oh.
Sorry.
Shoot, I'm so sorry.
It's
Let's
alright,
add it
man.
back.
No worries. No worries.
You got back to full.
We'll wash it back, baby.
Okay, and then Maeve is going to use the remaining 10 feet of her movement to get away from the tree and then end her turn.
Run, tree, run.
Run. Alright, Schnurf. Whenever it's your
Great.
turn, you get to.
So that was Maeve, and I guess that's just in time for Borwas to take his turn too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I decided to do that.
Borwas, you find yourself on the ground, surrounded by a rainbow tree tentacle, and the elf tosses the glass to the side and retreats.
You also see your hero.
who is still ensorcelled by about 4 rounds of your Shield of Faith spell.
Yay.
Well, it's going to be about 3 now, but yes. What will you do?
I guess it would only be kind if I tried to cure wound on Sir Schnurf.
All right, make
That's
your
what
spellcasting check.
Oh, I didn't realize you heard that.
Woo!
Very nice.
That's a success.
Nice.
Roll for good.
6! Oh!
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, Borwas!
Perfect.
Back from the dead. Already back on it, baby. Yeah!
Nice.
perfect.
The rainbow. Unless you move, do you move?
I guess I should probably move 2 back, just so I'm not too close to Sir Schnurf
Don't worry,
in
I
case
got
that
this.
tentacle stuff goes on
I
again.
got this.
Tendrils,
You-
sorry, the right word.
You pull yourself off the ground and retreat just a little bit, just in time for the rainbow tree to lash out against Schnurf once again. The first attack misses. The second attack misses. The third attack
Ooh,
leaves him
critical
open
fails.
to another attack. Sir Schnurf, make a bonus greatsword attack.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Chopping
see.
off another tentacle.
Damn, look at us
That's
go.
just regular, right? Not with advantage or nothing.
Just regular.
With
Ooh.
a great sword. Yes.
The greatsword, roll for damage. The great sword strikes the tentacle, but does not quite fell it. However, so it will have disadvantage on its third attack. So next, Sir Schnurf, your turn. The rainbow tree has brought its tentacles back in orbit around itself. It's practically wide open if you can get past the tentacles.
Let's see. I other than its face, do I see anything in the center of the tree that might be like a soft spot? Maybe I don't know, just
The skull's
anything now
weird,
that we're
right?
closer and feels weird. Yeah.
It's got a skull and with empty eye sockets and massively sharp teeth.
Fun times.
Skull's weird.
Okay.
Just run up and smash.
I'll have to avoid all 4, right?
3.
Or 3.
One's with disadvantage.
Yeah, you'll have to avoid all 2.5.
2.5.
Man.
And if I don't succeed, can I try to counter it with an attack? Let's just see what happens.
Well, mine's luck tokens.
I attempt to go at it from right in the middle. Just
There you go. That's how you play a fighter.
Let's see. I'm going to make a tentacle attack with disadvantage. And that's already just the broken tentacle sweeps
Anybody
at you.
Look, token, anybody?
Jen, it missed.
But an 18. I
Oh,
thought.
yeah, but your
has
AC is 18.
It has disadvantage.
Okay.
It sweeps at you with its broken tentacle, and to no avail. Now is the time to strike.
Let's go. No, I don't like it.
So that was a damage roll. I need
Oh,
to
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm liking that I didn't roll that wrong. I like that I rolled that right.
That's a
Hey!
hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Properly this time.
I'm so excited.
Hey!
Ooh.
Sir
Nice.
Snurf takes his great sword empowered by an Eberron dragon shard, a bloodstone said to be the very blood of the progenitor worm Eberron herself, and he drives it into the skull of the rainbow tree. The rainbow tree's skull cracks in half down the center and lets out a shriek that fills the forest.
This is the guy who licks the tree.
As it collapses to the ground, you can see the color of it disappearing, and this as this corrupted oak and some giant skull losing all its metaphysical properties. And in fact, you now have the words at the tip of your tongue finally manifest. This tree, infused with the essence of the plane of Zoriat, has been disconnected by the root. The metaphysical influence has been abolished. The new flesh is destroyed. Congratulations, y'all have eliminated the rainbow tree.
Yay!
That was poetic. Sir Snurf
Beautiful.
started with a splinter and then
Yeah.
splintered.
You're
That
the
was
one who destroys the
beautiful.
tree. How about
Best
that?
filler episode ever.
Yeah, I love
So-
this.
Y'all find your go ahead and so what is go ahead and each add 62 gold coins to your character sheets. That is your just reward. And by the time you get back to
Okay.
Paulette
Or Paulette.
for your reward, having brought the remains of the rainbow tree, mainly the skull and some of its disenchanted limbs. That is how you get your money, and Paulette is so pleased with you that she's going to let you keep the Eberron dragon shard.
Yeah.
Yay!
Paulette's
So-
a
So
real
happy.
one for
The
them.
splinter was worth it.
So, y'all, because y'all
That's
found
big.
y'all found two y'all found two goodly treasures, so that is 4 experience points each.
Yay!
Dope.
Where's experience?
Only the characters that went though.
We'll say it's universal because I'm not tracking
Yeah.
experience individually for this campaign.
Yeah. Okay. That is. I think that would make more sense because that way, if we have more than one character,
Yeah.
We can
they're
play whatever, and they're not
yeah,
under.
right,
That's
and
right.
they're not underleveled.
And
They were there in spirit.
that's right. The night and the day passes, and you find yourselves back at the camp where you had left off. This is the camp that is preparing to go and investigate the Throne Gate ruins. How it is that y'all had such a terrible and frightening dream is unclear. How it is that y'all had this experience out of order from the real timeline, also unclear. However, you have certainly gained and benefited from these experiences. Sir Schnurf checks his greatsword, and yes, the Eberron dragon shard is still attached. Borwas and Ellis Miriam check their gold counts, and yes, it is accurate. And Maeve also checks her golds. It's accurate. Yes, indeed, y'all have all benefited from these experiences, and that's our game today. Thank y'all so much for playing.
Excellent.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Josh.
You're welcome. That was
amazing as always.
Thank you. I liked Jenny's phrase, "Best filler episode ever."
Yeah.
It really, really was. It was quite fun.
And I want to say that I'm not my work schedule is about to change, so I'm not sure how many more. I'm only going to be able to do one more of these before the summer schedule changes. But I love that y'all used the quest board to find out what your next or choose your next adventure. And I just want to say, do that as much as you like. That'll be fabulous.
I don't know. I think Nathan went to the restroom, but before we do leave for the day, I wanted to get everybody in like a screenshot where we can see like your face, so that I can make a thumbnail for the video that's going to go on YouTube.
Yay!
Yeah.
So let me take a couple of screenshots real quick. Wait a second. How does this work? Okay. I'm going to pull this open full screen because then I can do everybody at once.
You still won't see Josh though, right?
Nope, but I can get that off of Nathan's side because I'll have the YouTube, I think.
I see.
All right. Well, everybody smile and look in your cameras. 3, 2, 1. Cool.
I'm so happy. Thank you guys for playing. Do you need anything else from me, Jen?
No. I had so much friggin' fun.
Yay!
So much fun.
That was fun.
All right, guys. I'll stick around until Nathan gets back and ends the stream. Just kind of connected to the chat and stuff. But
I've got to get ready for work like right now. So I'm out of here. But thank you, Josh. Thank you, everyone, for participating with me. I know you didn't do it for me, but it makes it more fun the more people we have. So
yeah, absolutely.
It did. Everyone has more fun when we get more people involved. So yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys. Well, I guess in person weekend after next.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I actually might not be here for that day because it's a friend of mine's 30th birthday.
That's all IRL stuff that our stream doesn't need to be privy to.
Yeah, of course.
So
just future D&D games here, guys. Yeah, that's all.
All right.
We like to play a lot of
stream,
D&D, especially when we got a DM Josh.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all around.
Take it easy, guys.
All right. Hi, chat. I have it open here. I see we got like 4 people watching. It might go down because that might be literally just us. Oh, wow. I am way out of camera shot. What's up? So Nate Dogg is currently in the bathroom. I'm gonna see if he might be up for doing a stream for Sea of Thieves. I'm really excited to do more streams with him. He's always so fun to play games with, guys, and whatnot. Right now, I'm trying to make a thumbnails for the videos and stuff. And I wish I could share my screen. Wait a second, can I? I think I might be able to. When he's not here, let's see. Can I still have access to what I'm showing? Camera. Share screen, replace camera. Interesting. Maybe. Back. Let's see, I don't want to work on that one anymore. Like my beautiful mustache. My upside down mustache. I just make a different one. I just downloaded this equipment, so hey babe.
Oh no, my headset.
Everybody left and you couldn't oh, his headset's not on. Hey sweetie.
Hey.
Everybody left, so I decided to carry on with the chat and show them what I'm working on. I'm trying to make a thumbnail for our videos. I took screenshots of everybody.
I do.
But this was just a test. Move background. Remove that. I just want to go to a different one. Don't save. Let's see. That's the page I wanted. Move background. Then screenshots. Bingo. Okay. Something. I gotta change it to this. There we go. Now I just have to figure out how to use this stuff. This is supposed to be the free version of Photoshop, but it's not very straightforward on how to use it. Edit photo, got filters. I don't want filters. Crop. Anywho, I'm gonna make it fancy and cool so we have a fun little little thumbnail for our streams so that people can visually see, oh, that's a Nate Dogg stream, or that's a Nate at Night stream. You should go watch that thing. And if we do the stream for Sea of Thieves, I'll also do that, but it'll probably not have our faces on it. It'll just be like maybe a picture of us in pirate hats or something. But anyway, photo P. Oh, let's see.
I've heard of photo P. I haven't used it myself.
Photo
It's
P.
supposed to be pretty good. Pretty similar to Photoshop online.
I saw a couple people talking about that, but I didn't know which one to download. Let's see. I am downloading it right now, actually. Thank you for that advice.
Yeah, he's full of good advice, that guy. Very creative dude.
Oh, I see. So it's not an app you use on phone on your computer. Yeah, it's a website that you can edit
it's a
with.
Website, exactly. But it's got essentially all the same functionality as Photoshop. Because I had to use, I think I did try Photopea for a little while, and Photopea, and I ended up using regular Photoshop because what I needed didn't quite work on the browser for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I did get the intended result I wanted. but it's something that I'm not going to be showing everybody just yet. It's going to be closer to June when it starts.
Okay, so that's the crop. Good, that's that one.
Still got it, don't I?
Now, how do I add?
That's one. Yeah. And then, yeah, I do have them. That's
Ooh,
good.
save.
You use GIMP for most things. I get
can't
that.
even-
GIMP is really, really good. It's just you just can't go wrong with GIMP. But it's quite a learning curve to use GIMP at the same time, you know. But it's really solid software, especially for it being just free all the time.
No layer selected. What? I'm gonna have to work on this. All right. But anyway, that was an extremely fun stream.
It was good.
It was a very good one.
Bathroom at the last second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, something
They
that
all
runs
said
right through you.
farewell.
Do what I had to do, you know.
I understand, and I think they do too.
Yeah, I didn't really have a choice, so.
All right. But anyway, we're probably gonna stop this stream for now. And possibly maybe if he's up for it, do another, play more games, something later today.
I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I know I've been getting requests about different things, and I mean, I am interested in maybe doing Helldivers 2, but I'm also interested in there's Crow Countries come out today, and I'm really interested in that because that's gonna be pretty awesome looking by my standards, at least based on games I like. And then tomorrow I got to work on making a Roblox account, and I'll probably hang out in the Discord for a bit with people and kind of learn the ropes about it, and you know, test out some stuff for the big Roblox stream on Saturday.
Oh God,
30,000.
you're gonna have so much
Hey,
fun.
you know what? I mean, they picked out some good ones, and I've checked out some trailers, and I gotta admit, I think it's gonna be all right.
Okay, very good, very good.
Pretty good. Maybe playing with fans on one of the Sundays. Yeah, I think that's not a bad shout. I think the only trick is, you know, I could probably do it occasional Sundays. I don't think I could do it every single Sunday because, you know, I need a day off too. I do a lot of the typical working in the week, and then Saturday is obviously a big stream day, so Sunday is kind of like the dedicated day off. But I do think about doing some kind of a Sunday fan thing as well. But yet again, like I said, I probably wouldn't be able to do it every single week just in case, unless I kind of adjust my schedule to an extent that I can maybe give myself a Monday off instead. But I'll play around with stuff. But yeah, I think Sunday's always it's always been on my mind. It's always been on my mind. Maybe once a month, yeah. Once a month I feel like is definitely doable. Potentially even twice a month. I think that would be very doable.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, SpacePants is out.
Yep, time to wrap up the
I'll
stream.
see you later.
It's been a good D&D session. We'll see for I don't know if you guys talked about doing one next week or are we doing one later on. I don't exactly remember.
Maybe. I hope so.
We're not entirely sure.
I know that our DM it does take time to come up with such amazing campaigns that he has. We actually caught him off guard with the idea for the Rainbow Tree last week. If you didn't catch the last time we played, we read one of the things on the newsletter or whatever, the news board.
The board, yeah.
And we genuinely were wondering what the Rainbow Tree was. He goes, I don't know, but I could make it happen, and he made it happen.
You sure did, man. It turned out great. Yeah, we had a nice little time killing a
I think potentially if your subscribers have really cool ideas or prompts for story ideas, we can pass them along to our wonderful DM, and if he finds them really intriguing, you could potentially see your idea played out during one of our Thursday streams.
Quite right.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That's all.
Take care, everyone.